In this video, we'll be discussing about switchboard security. To explain the switchboard security, I'll take a switch of 2960. I'll place it on the workspace. Then I'll take some 3 PCs, PC1, PC2, PC3. I'll take some 3 PCs. I'll rename all these PCs to my comfortness as PC1, PC2, and third one is PC3. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to assign some IP addresses for these PCs: 192.168.1.1, 192.168.1.2, and 192.168.1.3. So I have taken 3 PCs with 3 IP addresses. Now what is actually the switchboard security is, now we'll go into the switch. See, this is 2960 Cisco proprietary switch. We have 24 fast Ethernet ports and 2 gigabit Ethernet ports. Now when the unknown person should not use the ports which is desired for a particular laptop, we need to secure those ports. For example, port 1 and port 2, port 3. We have 3 ports. These 3 ports should be completely secured. So anybody who is unplugging our PCs, unplugging their PCs, we should not give access to them. So we should go with the switchboard security. What is the concept behind this is, the MAC address, which is very unique for each PC, will be binded with the switchboards. Okay, and we'll give some security mechanism for these ports. So once it is violated, once the security is violated, any other PC will not be allowed to use these security ports. So here we have 3 modes of violation. We have 3 modes. One is violation modes. We have 3. First one is restrict mode. Second one is shutdown mode. Third one is protect mode. See, in the first 2 modes we'll be getting the violation count, it will give increments, whereas the third one will not increment the violation count. So we'll take first 2 mechanisms to explain the concept today: restrict mechanism and shutdown mechanism. Now first I'm going to implement the restrict mechanism for these PCs MAC address. Okay, and restrict mechanism for these pieces. Okay, so I'll rearrange all these things for a beautification purpose alone. I'm doing, you can now do it as it is. Okay, so how to do this one? Okay, first let us go and assign the IP addresses for all the PCs. Go to IP configuration, 192.168.1.1 with subnet mask of class C. Okay, second one is again IP configuration 192.168.1.2 with a subnet mask. The third PC is 192.168.1.3 with a subnet mask. Okay, now I'll take some fast Ethernet ports, copper straight through cable I'm taking. I'm connecting all these. Port number 1 I have connected here. Second PC I am connecting it with port number 2. The third PC is connected with port number 3. Yes, I have connected all these things. So I'll name all these things as this is your fast Ethernet port 0/1, and this is FA0/2, and this one is FA0/3. So once we label all these things, it will look good. Yes, so the STP is operating. So now it is ready to communicate. All the ports are turning into green. They are ready to communicate. We'll send a packet and see. Now from PC1 to PC3, yes, it is success. You can see here PC1 to PC3, it is success. Now PC2 to PC3, we'll try once. PC2 to PC3, it is success. Now what I'm going to do, now an intruder, let me say I'm introducing an intruder here. Okay, this PC for number 4, let me say this PC is PC number 4. He is the intruder now. Okay, now what this intruder is doing, it is also taking an IP address from the same network. So 192.168.1.4. okay, now he is having the same IP address. Okay, now what he is going to do, he is taking one of these ports and connecting. If he is connecting to this port should not work. That is the main target of the switch port security. For that, what we are going to do, we'll go into the switch. CLI mode. In the switch, we are going to configure. First, let us go to enable mode. Enable. Okay, now we'll see what is the security enable. Show port security. No, there is no port security enabled, so it is nothing is there. Now we'll enable the switch port security. So I'll go into the configuration mode. Now first I'll declare interface range. Okay, fast ethernet port, fast ethernet 0/ how many ports I'm going to secure it with restrict mode? 3. So 1 to 3. Okay, now next one, see here we have two modes. One is access mode, other one is trunking mode. First I'll take with the access mode only. Only in the access mode will be able to do the switch port security. For that, what I'm going to do, I'll say it should be in access mode. Switch port mode access. So it is in access mode. Now I'll call the port security. Okay, so switch port security. So switch port security. Now I need to give the MAC address. Before that, I should tell how many devices I am going to give the MAC address. Maximum devices allowed. Okay, maximum I am going to give only one MAC address to be allowed for one port. So maximum 1. The next step, I need to give the MAC address. For giving the MAC address, you need not give, as you can either give static MAC address or dynamic MAC address. Here I am going to give it as sticky. What does this sticky means? Whatever PCs which are connected to the switch, those MAC addresses will be learnt by the switch. This sticky. The last command is the violation command. Switch port security MAC address. Okay, not MAC address, it is violation command, right? Violation. Here I can use any of these commands like shutdown command, restrict command or protect command. I'll show you that. If I press the question mark, you can see either I can use a protect mode or restrict mode or shutdown mode. I'll go with the restrict mode. Now first, okay, exit from this mode. Now it is done. We can see the port security using the show command. Show port security. See here. Now we can observe that 3 ports we have taken. Port number 1, 2, 3. All these 3 ports are entered into the restrict mode, and security violation is 0 since we have connected properly. Now I'll try to send a packet first. Let us once again see that yes, it is successful. Now what I am doing, I am taking this port which is FA0/3 and connecting it to the new PC which is my intruder. Okay, now intruder PC I have connected. Okay, now I'll delete the scenario so that you can see it properly. Okay, will take some time since STP is in progress, learning stage, forwarding stage. If you want to learn about why this green and orange, you must watch the video about spanning tree protocol, STP. Okay. Yes, now it is ready to communicate. Now I'll take one packet. Okay, I'll try to send it from PC4 to PC2. So it is fail. Why it is fail? It is violating the rule. This port is completely spidered with the MAC address of this PC, so it is secured. So I'll bring back this. Before bringing back, I'll show you the show port security command. Okay, the violation I'll show you. Show port security. See here, now the violation count has been increased. Now the violation count has been increased to 1. That is why it is showing that it is in restrict mode. It is not allowed. Now if you want to communicate with this one, I need to bring back this cable to PC3. Bring back this to PC3. Now it will communicate. Okay. Yes, it is ready to communicate. Now PC1 to PC3, successful. Correct. Now this is called as the restrict mode. I'll show you one more example for shutdown mode also. So we'll move on to the shutdown mode now. So to explain the shutdown mode, what I am going to do is PC4 is now I'm going to connect it with a new port, that is port number 4. I'll connect the port number 4 here. Fine. Now what is my condition? I need to use MAC address. I need to bind this MAC address. 92.168.1.4 is the IP address, and it should be in mode is shutdown mode. Shutdown. Okay. So any intruder, if they are using this cable, okay, after giving the port security, that should go into the shutdown mode. The port will go into shutdown mode. Then we need to wake it up to use it again. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll go into the switch, then configuration mode. Yes, here we'll start doing that. First one is we need to tell the interface fast Ethernet, only one is there, so 0/4. Then switch port mode access, correct. Then switch port security, then switch port security maximum of one device. Then switch port security, I need to tell the MAC address, right? I need to tell about the MAC address. It is sticky, which means that it is already sticked onto the switch. Sticky. The last violation command, switch port security violation shutdown, SHUT shutdown. Yes. Now exit from this mode. Yes. Now you can see the port security, show port security. Yes, the fourth port is also now, it is in the shutdown mode, fourth port. We'll try to send a packets and see. Now I'll try to send a packet from PC4 to PC3. It is successful. Correct. Now I am introducing an intruder. Now I am going to introduce one intruder. The intruder is PC5. This PC5 is my intruder. Okay. So PC5 will have the same IP address. It will learn this IP address and come to cheat 192.168.1.5, the same network. Now it is taking the port. This port is taken and it is being connected here. Once it is done, okay, once it is done, now it will try to send a packet from PC5 to PC3. So it is failed. Immediately it has turned into shutdown mode. Shutdown mode. Correct. Now again, if I am connecting this cable back also, sorry, if I am connecting this cable back to the PC also, it will be in shutdown mode only, because we have given that the violation is shutdown command. You can see that. I'll show you the violation count also now. Yes, show port security. See here, violation count has been increased. We have violated the command, so it is gone into shutdown mode. To wake it up, what I should do, I should go to the interface again, conf-t. I should go to the particular interface, fast ethernet 0/4. Then first I should shut down properly. Okay, now it is completely shut down. Then I can give no shut command, so it will wake up. Now you can see it has turned, it will turn into green. Okay, if you just fast forward, it will turn into green. Now it is fine. Now you'll be able to send the packets again the same way. Okay, hope you understood this. You can try it with the protect mode. Now protect mode, everything will be the same as the restrict mode. Only thing, the protect mode, the violation count will not increment. Other things are all same as the restrict mode. Okay, thank you.